Hi friends, and welcome to Court Interpreter Consecutive Practice. We're going to be reviewing witness testimony. For consecutive interpretation, if you have a pen and paper, now it's going to be a good time to write some notes. Mr. Forrester, I'd like to direct your attention to the morning of September 24th, 2021, at approximately dawn. Do you remember that morning? All right. So what are some few key things that maybe you want to write down? It depends on your short-term memory, but we clearly can't just write everything that we hear. We just can't write that fast. So maybe for Mr. Forrester, maybe for the note was just Mr. F, and that'll just be the thing to remind you, Forrester. Okay, Mr. Forrester. And dates are good reminders. So September, maybe don't write down September, just 9/24/21. And at approximately dawn, maybe you are an artist and you can quickly draw a little sun, or you just draw an S, or however you want to symbolize dawn. Do you remember that morning? And maybe the final line of note, maybe just R question mark, or maybe you have something for remember. Maybe a little cloud drawing will spark that. Oh, that's remember. So a possibility. Señor Forrester, quisiera dirigir su atención a la mañana del 24 de septiembre de 2021, aproximadamente al amanecer. ¿Recuerda esa mañana? And so remember, for the test, it's not really a vocab exam. We have to put it all together. Let's practice some more. Sí, claro, me desperté temprano porque pensaba pasar todo el día pescando en mi lugar favorito del río. Como siempre, preparé mi equipo la noche anterior y salí de mi casa antes de las 5 de la mañana para llegar al amanecer. All right, that's a long one, but I don't know who's watching this video. Maybe you're really experienced and you already have this pretty much the important details memorized, or maybe you just needed to write down really quickly something affirmative to start. Sí, claro. Maybe a little fishy symbol for pescando, and then lugar favorito del río, maybe a rio with an exclamation mark, but just something to jog your memory. But it's a lot, so you just can't, want to emphasize, we just can't write every single thing down for consecutive interpreting. And a possibility could have sounded like this. Yes, I do. I woke up early because I planned to spend the entire day fishing at my favorite spot on the river. As usual, I got my gear ready the night before and left my house before 5 in the morning so I could arrive around dawn. And again, in interpretation, there's different ways you could have said things. For example, I got my gear ready. Maybe you said, I got my equipment ready. Just different ways, but really with the consecutive, you're just focused on just getting the key part, the main ideas here. Let's try this again. Remember, feel free to take notes. When you arrived at the river that morning, did you immediately begin fishing, or did something unusual catch your attention before you had the opportunity to unload your equipment? All right, and in the comments below, what were certain words or symbols, or what did you think was important to write down in notes? Or let me know in the comments if you're advanced enough that you didn't need to write anything, your short-term memory was good enough. A possibility. Cuando llegó al río esa mañana, ¿comenzó a pescar de inmediato o hubo algo inusual que llamó su atención antes de que tuviera la oportunidad de bajar su equipo? Caminé hacia el lado del pasajero para ver si alguien necesitaba ayuda. Fue entonces cuando vi que la ventana estaba hecha añicos. Había vidrios por todas partes y encontré un cuerpo junto al vehículo. En ese momento comprendí que algo muy malo había ocurrido. Tan, 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 tan. A possibility. And let me know if you were able to remember all this or if you need to practice this video a few times more, but let me know how it went or if you like this style. I walked over to the passenger side to see if anyone needed help. That's when I saw the window had been shattered. There was glass scattered everywhere, and I found a body next to the vehicle. At that point, I realized something very bad had happened. All right, friends, and that's it for the lesson for Court Interpreter Consecutive Practice number 1. The story will continue what happens after the body was found in number 2 coming soon. Thank you and bye. Yes.